Hi and welcome to Fabricville. Ready to sew? Today we're diving into a quick and easy tutorial. I'll show you how to make a wrap top, a feminine piece with an easy to sew shape. This elegant design fits all body shapes and can be worn both casually or for dressier occasions. To make it, I cut a rectangle measuring 110 cm by 55 cm, one strip of 13 by 150 cm, and another of 6 by 150 centimeters. I also need a circular facing for the neckline. To trace this shape, I start by drawing two perpendicular lines on paper, then an arc with a 7.5 centimeters radius. I placed the pattern on the fabric folded in 4. You can also draw directly onto the fabric. Since I want an 8 cm facing, I draw an arc with a 15.5 cm radius and cut out the shape. Then I overlock the outer edge of the facing. Using the paper pattern again, I cut a circle in the center of my fabric rectangle folded in 4. This will be the neckline opening. I place the facing on the opening and stitch the edges together. Then I notch the seam allowances, press the facing folded toward the inside, and top stitch around the neck edge. Now I press the side edges of the rectangle inward and fold and stitch the hems. Next, I mark the centers of the bottom edges of the rectangle and the ties. Then I pin the ties to the bottom edges, aligning the centers, and mark the ties at the rectangle edges. Next, I unpin. I fold the strips right sides together and stitch the short and long edges up to the marks. I clip the corners, turn them right side out, and press. Then I repin the ties to the bottom of the rectangle and stitch. I press. Fold the seam allowance inward, then fold the tie over the rectangle edge and top stitch to close. I do the same for both ties, and that's it. Our wrap top is finished. This top slips on over the head. The thinner front ties are tied at the back first, then the wider back ties are wrapped around and tied at the front. Feel free to customize the size or fabric to create your own unique style. Thanks for following along and see you soon!